Hello everyone, Luke Flywalker here with our final installment of the Flight Challenge tutorial series. We'll be flying the final 3 legs today. 2 are among the easiest to fly and 1 is the most challenging. Our journey begins at Jinsel, where we'll take off and head south to Jiaojia Gulf. From there, we'll make our way back north to Gateway International for a quick refuel. Then the real adventure begins as we head north and west across Sansara, SL's first and oldest continent. This leg is not for the faint-hearted. With its vast stretches of land, narrow waterways, and larger bodies of water, it is a challenge that will test your skills and keep you on the edge of your seat. Our pilot today is Julie Heike. Julie is an accomplished pilot who has flown the challenge many times. She serves as our Flight Challenge check pilot and runs her own flight school. We'll tell you more about that school once we're airborne. I think Julie is ready to get in the air, so let's prepare for takeoff. Nice takeoff there, Julie. We are airborne and heading south to Jiaojia Gulf. You'll be able to follow us here on the map, and I'll show you the complete flight course here as the map comes up on the screen there. We take off from Jinsel, fly down through the Gulf and down to Jiaojia Gulf Airport, refueling and leaving and flying up the west coast of Belisaria up to Gateway International, landing there for another top off of fuel, and then we fly through the most perilous part of our journey, SL's oldest continent, Sansara, flying across some land and some water, going on past Abbott's and then coming back in from the west, which is the best option there, I think. Taking off from Abbott's, we'll fly up, which is my favorite part of the flight here. I just love this flight. It's also a very nice boat trip if you're into sailing, and we fly on up across water all the way past Bay City and around the channel up there past the oil rig, and we land at Port Caleta. Easy peasy, right? As I told you in my opening comments, our pilot Julie runs a flight school based at Jinsel International. Maybe you're watching this video and thinking you'd like to do the flight challenge, but don't know how to get started to prepare for it. Heike Flight School has a solution for you. Julie will provide maps and information about each leg of the route, assist you in selecting a plane, and help you schedule your flight. Maybe you've never flown a plane in Second Life before and not even thinking about the flight challenge yet. Well, Julie can get you in the air. She has a full flight school curriculum that will help you get in the air. She'll even help you pick out the proper plane to fly, because we know that's a daunting task looking at all the planes available here in our virtual world. If interested, I am Julie Heike in World, SL name Julie Stormfollower, or on Discord to arrange your free familiarization flight today. As we fly south through the Gulf here, just be advised that this is an authorized combat zone. So if you don't want to participate in combat, make sure you don't have Vice enabled. But hey, if you want to shoot down a couple planes on the way down there, be our guest. But be careful. There are flying drones here. Some target planes fly back and forth across here, as well as some ships down in the water. If you have to do a water landing, they won't bother you. They're just target drones that fly back and forth and move across the water back and forth down there to enhance the combat experience here of the people in the Gulf. Also, lots of sights to see in the Gulf, so take some time and enjoy the sights as you pass by. You got the volcano down there and Michael Linden's old mansion and a couple other things here that are of interest in the Jiaojia Gulf. Okay, we are on approach to Geojot Gulf Airport. We'll touch down there, drive all the way back to the fuel pumps and refuel, and get ready to take off for our journey north up to Gateway International. So stand by. Okay, another good takeoff there, Julie. We are away from Geojot Gulf, heading back north here, and you can see on our route we're heading up for Gateway International. This is a pretty easy flight up through here, some sights to see. We'll pass the SS Galaxy, Second Life's largest build, and it's been relocated a couple times here and finally found a home here off the west coast of Belisaria in this water channel. Belisaria is quite an amazing place with all the houses. How many premium accounts do they have? How many thousands of houses are there when you fly over all the houseboats and all the different house scenes? It's pretty cool, but wow, there's really a lot there. So anyway, we're heading on up to Gateway and sit back and enjoy the flight. I did want to break in here while we're refueling to tell you about the construction that took place at Gateway after we filmed the original landing and takeoff scenes here for our tutorial. But if you look down here from the south end of the runway, we swing around here and look back north. So here's the new configuration. So you come in there and you can see the off to our right there, you can see the fuel pumps. But so now you can come in from the south, make a nice landing here, come on around, and then if you come down to the end and make a right, then you can come back up around to the fuel pumps, refuel, and then come and then just come down to the south end of the runway and make your turn to line up, and you'll be ready to take off and head north. And then now we can go straight north from here, so we don't have to swing back around like we did before. So very much improved, I think, Lethra, so good job on that, and back to our video. As we're moving out here, preparing for takeoff from Gateway, I did want to emphasize the tail number here on Julie's plane, N670XI. The XI is for Jimmy Z, who we all know passed away this past year, and he provided a lot of the texturing and equipment with helmets and such for the flight crews, for the aerobatic teams, and for other people, for other groups. And Jimmy will be sorely missed here, and Julie has put that tail number on as a tribute to him. So rest in peace, Jimmy. The plane we are flying today is the Cessna 182 by Daniel Falls, another great choice for the Grid Flight Challenge. It offers some ease of flying as well as some great views out of the cockpit if you're in mouse view with the wing over the cockpit. So good choice there, Julie, on the plane for today's flight. Okay, as we make our way north across the Samsara continent, we've cleared Gateway and the sim after it, and we're out across the open water here. I wanted to take this opportunity to share with you Julie's maps, and this is an excellent example of what pilots should do when they're preparing for this flight. And these are very well laid out, and she's got her course marked here with the dots, as you can see. And the first part here, you can stay over water all the way up, as you can see. And then we move into the next section here, and now after we clear the ice land there, now we begin to get into the perilous area where we have to cross some land, but still not impossible there. But we have that one peninsula that we have to cross there, which is just a little bit treacherous, so you got to watch out right through here, especially. I can't remember how many security orbs we hit there. There was a road there that she followed and then turned west and then went across the open water there, which was a very smart way to tackle that part of the flight. And now here we come around and on past Abbott's and then to the west and bank back around and come back east and land safely at Abbott's. Now, there is another way for you bush pilots out there, and I've done this several times, that you can come down through here, and there's some waterway right there that you can kind of follow and land that way. So I've done that a couple times myself, which is really kind of fun. But the best and smartest way is to come around just like Julie did from the west and land that way. And once you've got this part of the flight under your belt, you're pretty much home free, because the flight from Abbott's to Port Cowletta is about one of the easiest that we fly on this whole thing. On the ground, safely at Abbott's, ready to refuel. An excellent job there by our pilot Julie on that very difficult part of the flight challenge. We'll take off back to the west and turn north, go by Bay City, and come up around through the channel there and land at Port Cowletta for our final destination. Sit back and enjoy the flight. Hey, we are on the ground safely at Port Cowletta, and this concludes our flight tutorials for the Intercontinental Grid Flight Challenge, and I hope you've decided to make the challenge. If you have, stop by Ginsell Airport and the main terminal building and pick up your information packet and application today. Many thanks to Julie for flying on these last 3 legs. She did an excellent job. We'll see you all next time.